Surrender, seasons, and success, redefining your path to fulfillment. Have you ever felt like you're running on a treadmill, chasing success, but never quite catching it? Like you're constantly pushing against the current, exhausted, and unfulfilled? What if I told you that the key to true success and happiness isn't in the relentless pursuit, but in the art of letting go? Today, we're going to embark on a transformative journey, exploring the profound interconnection between surrender, the seasons of life, and a redefined notion of success. And to guide us on this path, we'll be drawing wisdom from an extraordinary individual who has not only walked this road herself, but has become a beacon of light for countless others. I'm talking about Monifa Robinson, a visionary leadership and personal development coach, author, and speaker, whose insights have revolutionized the way we think about personal growth and success. Monifa's work has touched thousands of lives, inspiring individuals to embrace their authentic selves and find purpose in every season of life. Her approach isn't just about achieving goals, it's about transforming lives and, in turn, transforming our world. Now, let's dive into this life-changing perspective that Monifa has shared with us. Imagine for a moment that you're standing at the edge of a vast, unknown forest. The path ahead is unclear, obscured by shadows and uncertainty. Your instinct might be to forge ahead, to push through with sheer force of will. But what if the real strength lies in pausing, in surrendering to the unknown, and trusting that the path will reveal itself? This is the essence of surrender, not as defeat, but as a profound act of trust and courage. It's about releasing our death grip on control and opening ourselves to possibilities beyond our limited vision. Monifa's journey taught her that true power often comes not from forcing our way forward, but from letting go and allowing a higher purpose to guide us. Think about a time in your life when you held on so tightly to a plan or an expectation that it left you feeling drained and frustrated. Maybe it was a career goal that wasn't materializing, a relationship that wasn't working, or a personal ambition that seemed perpetually out of reach. How did that feel? The constant struggle, the nagging sense of failure, the exhaustion of trying to bend reality to your will. Now, imagine if you had loosened your grip just a little, if you had taken a deep breath and said, I trust that there's a greater plan at work here. This is the power of surrender that Monifa discovered. It's not about giving up on your dreams. It's about being open to the possibility that your dreams might manifest in ways you never imagined. Monifa shared a powerful story about a time when she was faced with a major business setback. Everything she had worked for seemed to be crumbling around her. Her instinct was to fight harder, to work longer hours, to do everything in her power to force success. But in a moment of clarity, she realized that her desperate grasping was actually pushing away the very thing she sought. In that moment of surrender, of letting go of her need to control every outcome, something remarkable happened. New opportunities began to present themselves. Doors she hadn't even known existed suddenly opened. By surrendering her rigid expectations, she created space for unexpected blessings to enter her life. This practice of surrender isn't a one-time event. It's a daily choice, a constant recalibration of our relationship with the world around us. It's about cultivating trust in ourselves, in the universe, in a higher power, if that aligns with your beliefs. It's about acknowledging that we don't have all the answers, and that's okay. But let's be real for a moment. Surrender is scary. It feels vulnerable. It goes against everything our achievement-oriented society has taught us. We're conditioned to believe that success comes from relentless pushing, from never giving up, from maintaining iron control over our lives and our environments. The idea of letting go, of surrendering, can feel like admitting defeat. Yet, paradoxically, it's in this surrender that we often find our greatest strength. It's in letting go that we create space for growth, for transformation, for true success to take root. Now, let's shift our focus to the concept of seasons. Life isn't a straight line. It's not a constant upward trajectory of success and happiness. Life has seasons, just like nature. There are times of growth and abundance, and there are times of dormancy and challenge. Understanding and embracing these seasons is crucial to our well-being and success. Monifa's journey is a testament to the power of recognizing
and embracing life's seasons. She's navigated through seasons of loss, grief, and profound change. She's experienced the pain of lost friendships, the heartbreak of divorce, the deep sorrow of losing her father. Each of these experiences represented a different season in her life, each with its own lessons and opportunities for growth. Think about the seasons in your own life. Can you identify them? Maybe you're in a spring season right now, full of new beginnings and rapid growth. Or perhaps you're in a winter season facing challenges and feeling like everything around you is dormant or dying. And see, the key is to recognize that no season lasts forever. Just as winter always gives way to spring, our challenging seasons will also pass. But here's the crucial part: each season has its purpose. In the winter seasons of our lives, when everything seems dark and cold, that's often when the deepest growth is happening beneath the surface. It's in these challenging times that we develop resilience, strength, and wisdom that will serve us in the seasons to come. Monifa shared a powerful story about a particularly difficult winter season in her life. She had just gone through a painful divorce and was struggling to rebuild her sense of self. Everything felt dark and hopeless. But instead of fighting against this season, she made a conscious decision to embrace it. She allowed herself to feel the pain, to grieve, to be still. And in that stillness, in that acceptance of the season she was in, she found unexpected gifts. She rediscovered parts of herself that had been lost in her marriage. She developed a deeper sense of self reliance and inner strength. She formed new friendships that became pillars of support in her life. By embracing the winter season, she prepared the soil for a beautiful spring of personal growth and new beginnings. This understanding of life seasons ties directly back to the concept of surrender. When we surrender to the season we're in, when we stop resisting and start embracing, we open ourselves up to its unique lessons and opportunities for growth. But let's be honest, embracing the difficult seasons isn't easy. When we're in the midst of a challenging time, it can feel like it will last forever. We might find ourselves asking, why me? Why now? When will this end? These are natural human responses to difficulty. The key is not to deny these feelings, but to hold them gently while also remaining open to the possibility of growth and transformation. And this brings us to our final concept: success. Success. We all want it, don't we? But what does success really mean? Is it the corner office, the big house, the impressive bank account, or is it something more? Monifa's journey led her to redefine success in a way that's both challenging and liberating. As an accomplished woman, Monifa often found herself asking, why me? When faced with challenges and setbacks. But then, as she puts it, Christ showed her why. This revelation led her to a profound realization. True success isn't about external achievements or material possessions. It's about alignment with your purpose, about making a positive impact on the world around you, about growing and evolving as a person. Success in this light isn't a destination. It's not a finish line we cross once and then we're done. It's a journey, a constant process of growth, learning, and becoming. And here's the beautiful thing: when we redefine success in this way, every experience, even the challenging ones, becomes an opportunity for success. Think about it. When we view success solely in terms of external achievements, we set ourselves up for disappointment and frustration. Because let's face it, life doesn't always go according to plan. But when we would define success as growth, as alignment with our purpose, as making a positive impact, suddenly every experience becomes an opportunity for success. That setback at work, an opportunity to learn resilience and problem solving skills. That relationship that ended, a chance to grow in self awareness and emotional intelligence. That goal you didn't achieve, an invitation to reassess, realign, and perhaps discover an even better path forward. Monifa shared a powerful story about redefining success in her own life. She had always equated success with a certain level of financial achievement and professional recognition. And by those standards, she was successful. But despite checking all the boxes of conventional success, she felt empty and unfulfilled. It wasn't until she went through a period of deep self reflection and spiritual growth that she realized true success was about something much deeper. It was about living in alignment with her values, about making a positive impact on others, about continual growth and self improvement. This redefinition of success transformed not just her career, but her entire life. She found a new sense of purpose and fulfillment. She started measuring her success not by her bank account or her job title, but by the lives she touched, the personal growth she achieved, and the positive change she created in the world. This redefinition of success ties directly back to the concepts of surrender and seasons. When we surrender our rigid definitions of success and our need to control every outcome, we open ourselves up to success in its truest, most fulfilling form. When we understand the seasons of life, we can find success in every season, even the challenging ones. Now, I want to share with you Monifa's favorite quote. She says she walked with God. That was her game changing strategy. This simple yet profound statement encapsulates everything we've been talking about. It's about surrender, walking with God rather than trying to lead the way ourselves. It's about navigating the seasons of life with faith and trust. And it's about redefining success as alignment with a higher purpose. But here's the thing, this journey of surrender, seasons, and success isn't always easy. It requires vulnerability, real vulnerability. It means being honest with ourselves and others about our struggles, our fears, our doubts. It means admitting that we don't have all the answers, that we're still figuring things out. And let me tell you, that's scary. It's scary to let go of control. It's scary to admit we're in a challenging season. It's scary to redefine success in a world that often measures it in dollars and titles. But here's the truth. It's in this vulnerability that we find our greatest strength. It's in admitting our struggles that we open ourselves up to support and connection. It's in acknowledging our fears that we find the courage to face them. Monifa's journey is a testament to this truth. Through her vulnerabilities, through her willingness to surrender, to navigate difficult seasons, and to redefine success, she's not only transformed her own life, but has become a beacon of hope and inspiration for others. And that's what I want for each of you listening today. I want you to know that wherever you are in your journey, whatever season you're facing, you have the power to transform your life. You have the strength within you to surrender, to navigate the seasons, and to redefine success in a way that brings true fulfillment and joy. So here's my challenge to you. Start today. Start right now. Take a moment to reflect on your life. Where are you holding on too tightly? What do you need to surrender? What season are you in right now? And how can you embrace its lessons? How can you redefine success in a way that aligns with your true purpose? And most importantly, how can you bring more vulnerability and authenticity into your life? Because it's through this vulnerability that we connect with others, that we inspire change, that we truly make a difference in the world. Remember, you're not alone on this journey. We're all figuring it out together. And just as Monifa's story has the power to inspire and transform, so does yours, your journey, your struggles, your triumphs. They all have the power to light the way for others. So I invite you to embrace this journey of surrender, seasons, and success, to walk with faith, even when the path isn't clear, to trust in the seasons of life, knowing that each one has its purpose, to redefine success in a way that brings true fulfillment and joy. And above all, I invite you to share your story, to be vulnerable, to be authentic, because it's through our shared stories, our shared vulnerabilities, that we create connection, inspire change, and truly make a difference in the world. As we conclude this talk, I want to leave you with a call to action, a challenge that I believe has the power to transform not just your life, but the lives of those around you and ultimately our world. First, I challenge you to practice surrender every day. Start small. Find one thing each day that you've been trying to control and consciously let it go. Trust that by loosening your grip, you're creating space for something beautiful to enter. Second, identify the season you're in right now. Are you in a spring of new beginnings, a summer of abundance, an autumn of change, or a winter of challenges? Whatever season you're in, embrace it fully. Look for its lessons, its gifts, its opportunities for growth. Third, redefine success for yourself. Take out a piece of paper and write down what true success means to you. Not what society tells you it should be, but what resonates deep in your soul. What would make you feel truly fulfilled? How can you measure your success, not just in achievements, but in growth, in impact, in alignment with your purpose? And finally, I challenge you to share your journey. Be vulnerable. Tell your story. Reach out to someone who might be struggling and share what you've learned about surrender, seasons, and success. Your story has the power to inspire, to comfort, to ignite change. Remember, every great movement, every transformative idea started with one person deciding to think differently, to act differently, to be different. You have that power within you right now. So go forth with courage, with faith, with an open heart. Embrace the journey of surrender, seasons, and success. Trust in the process, even when the path isn't clear. And know that by doing so, you're not just transforming your own life, you're contributing to the transformation of our world. Thank you for joining me on this exploration. Now, let's go out there and create a world where success is measured not just in achievements, but in growth, in impact, and in the lives we touch. A world where we embrace every season, where we find strength in surrender, and where we inspire each other to reach our highest potential. The journey starts now with you. Are you ready?